Yeah, good morning from Idaho. Alpine guy here. And this morning we're gonna take a check on the roof ACs, zone 1 being the living room for my floor plan, zone 2 being the bedroom. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run one AC at a time, just in the fan mode, which would be the same as running with the compressor on. But due to my power limits here at the house, we're just going to run the fans, and we're going to do a demo on both the return vents on zone 1, which is in the living room, and then on zone 2, which is in the bedroom. Again, you have 2 sets of return ducts for each AC unit, and they're located up high on the ceiling and are the ones with the filters in it. And so we have zone 1 is on in fan mode. We've set it to high, and then we're going to go into the living room and we'll go up to each one of those vents and we'll do a demo test and see how these return vents work. A lot of folks are saying that they don't get any air being drawn through these return vents. And again, you have 2 of these. Climb down off the step stool for a second. So here we are in the living room. You can see return vent there, and way over on the far side you can see the other return vent right there. And I modified my original factory return grills because they sucked, and I put new grills on with a small frame. And when it comes time for me to change the filters, I have 2 thumb screws. Take the 2 thumb screws out, the grill comes down, and I put in a new filter. And it takes me, maybe 2 minutes to change both of them on one zone. So right now, I'm standing on the floor, and we're gonna induce a little bit of liquid smoke, and hopefully you'll be able to see that it is drawn up into the return vent. I'm looking at the back of the 5th wheel, so we'll call this the passenger side return vent to zone 1. And that was a little bit too low. We're up on a little 3-step stool. We'll induce a little liquid smoke again. And as you can see, it's clearly drawn in. We'll do that one more time, and we'll look at it from a different angle. And you can see the smoke is being drawn right up inside. One more time. Now let's check the other vent. Okay, so here we are on looking at the rear of the Alpine from inside. This is on the right side, or driver's side, the other return grill. And you can see that smoke is clearly drawn up inside. We'll do that one more time. And again, you can see smoke is being drawn into both those return grills, and that's what we want to see. Someone's going to say, well, how come when you did it down at floor level the smoke wasn't drawn up inside? Well, it is, but 2 years ago I modified my outlet ducts, and we'll show you one here, and we'll zoom in a little bit. And as you can see, I have removed every other grill fin from the outlet, and so I have air pushing downward as well as air still being directed over towards our 2 recliner Easy Boy chairs, and so that pushes that air around. And you can see that we've done the same thing with this one. We modified this one to do the same thing. We want that air to be pushed to the recliners when we're sitting in them, and so we get downward air, plus we still get some air directed at an angle. And we're going to do the same check with zone 2. Got the fan turned on in high, and we'll go into the bedroom. We'll turn the interior lights on, and as you can see, there's a return duct. We're looking forward, so this is on the right hand side of the Alpine or passenger side, And then when you look over on the left side or driver's side, you see the other return grill. Again, I've modified these ducts, not the ducts, but I've modified the return grills so that I just have 2 thumb screws, drop them out, and change the filter. It's real easy peasy. Okay, we're over at the driver's side or left-hand side return grill for the Zone 2 AC unit, and we'll induce a little liquid smoke. And as you can see, that's drawn right up inside. We'll do that again. And you can see that that return grill sucks that smoke right up inside. And we'll do the same thing on the passenger side or right-hand side return grill. And you can see that that smoke is drawn right up through the return grill. So that tells us that the return grills on both Zone 1 and Zone 2 AC units are working just like they should be. And again, if you notice, I've cut every other fin out of the overhead grills so that I get some downward air, plus I get some air being directed right to the bed. And we never have any issues cooling. In 95-degree weather, after the AC units have been running for probably 30 minutes, I can easily drop the temperature down inside this Alpine to 70 degrees or lower. Well, that's the Alpine guy's quick down and dirty test on the return grills. And if you have one of those grills that's not drawn very well or not at all, then your issue is either the duct, which is up underneath the ceiling material. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. From right here where this return grill is at, over to about center is a duct. And the same thing goes for the other side. There's a duct that runs up across, and it runs right up center to where that AC unit is mounted. So if either one of these ducts are collapsed or obstructed, then one or both of those return ducts is not going to be able to draw in that air like it should, and your air conditioner is not going to work worth a hoot.